Hey everybody, welcome to the Dash of a Line. Once again, been a while. Thought I'd make a little video for you guys. One that showcases my Feudal English project, my Triumph project. Great set of rules. I did a rules review of this over on my other channel, my main channel, Forge and Brush Gaming. Link in the description. Which is a great game. It's captured my imagination at this stage, so I'm a big fan of this. It's very DBX inspired, DBA, DBM. Yeah, and so much so that I started going into my models that I had painted that I still have, because as many of you guys know, I sold off and gave away most of my collections of miniatures, historical and otherwise. But I did keep a small chunk of my Feudal English army back from my DBM days, which I'm going to show off here in this video briefly, what I've got, and kind of talk a little bit about my project. Looking forward to it, and I hope to put more content up on this page regarding this, as well as Forge and Brush, my other channel. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's take a look at some of the models I'm working with here, these Essex, and see what that's all about. So here's a look at the original, what's left in my collection. Got some Gene Stealers in here. And all Essex, all these guys have to be rebased. You can see the DBM basing going on in here. Some of them have to be changed, or I'm just going to rebase them anyway just to improve it. Some of them are on impetus bases. These guys over here, if you remember that. So originally they were DBM, DBA. Then I got into impetus and everything was rebased. These bigger bases like this, which is essentially double DBA bases. Many figures as you want on it, which looks great, but it's, I don't know, it's clumsy to me. So I started rebasing everything back over, and now getting back in the hobby. I'm coming back, fixing them up, and I'm keeping the DBX style basing, where there's differences with Triumph, and there are a couple spots here and there. I make the basing change, but yeah, this is what I got left from my original collection. Very dusty. These were camps, 4 centimeters square. Probably still use these. There's Normans in here too as well. I had a Norman army at one point. That's these guys. Tell by the haircuts. But yeah, that's in the boats, of course, too, for DBM. A lot of damage going on, which is unfortunate. But I intend to get back to these. Plus, I have plenty of unpainted Essex figures I'm going to redo and build on this collection. And yeah, that's what I have left that's painted from my massive, once massive, Feudal English army for DBM. Alright, so here's a look at the army. This is what I actually managed to rebase, redo, so on and so forth for Triumph specifically. So yeah, it's basically DBX basing, a few alterations here and there for Triumph, not much, but here they are. And essentially, I used the figures as is. I did touch up a few. I put a wash, repaired some damage here and there. I still have to go back on a few of these. 15 millimeter. And they're bendy spears and lances. But yeah, they look pretty good. Here's the knights. I got enough knights here for basically 2 armies. Yeah, 6 of them here. Yeah, there's 2 more back here. So there's the knights. Looking all scary and ready for action. And boy, just a small contingent. I still have some that I can base and add to this, and a lot of unpainteds. Here we've got Prince Edward. I had Henry III, sold him, but I do have his son. His banner, he's ready for action. Simon de Montfort, I had his son as well. I had a lot of characters and personalities from the Barons' War era. Might even be some still in here. No, I don't see any. I still have to rebase some of the other ones. But yeah, there's the knights. I don't remember the exact classifications of these. It's been a while. I didn't play much with Triumph, that is. But here's 4 figures per base, and these guys are classed as archers in Triumph. There's different types of archers. And yeah, these guys kick butt. Knights fear them. So they'd be like your English longbows. And the lesser quality ones are these 3 figures per base. I forget what they're called. Light bows or something? Skirmishing bows? Something like that, I remember. I got a couple bases of these. Useful. Suck up some points. I got some crossbowmen here. 4 figures per base. This is a thinner base. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not going to rebase them. That's balsa wood. Notice all my newer bases are thicker ones. I'm going to keep some of these in the old style just because. So yeah, I'm not sure I like the black perimeter on these, the edges of the bases. I mean, it's great because you can really see the base edges when you're playing a game. It's so clear. And in a game like this, it's pretty important. What do you guys think? You like that? I was thinking of going with a more darker mahogany or something, a brown type of color. I don't know, it just doesn't, it's not clicking with me. Usually this is how I do the edges of my bases myself. I don't know. I'm changing, I guess. This is kind of like a horde. I don't remember the exact name of that troop type. Got spears, or heavy infantry rather. I think these are classed as spears, and then the Welsh units, which there's 3 per base, are classed as spears, I think. Don't hold me to that. I played like 2 small games of Triumph. Absolutely love it. Yeah, like I said, I didn't do much with the figures. I basically rebased them as needed and flocked the bases. I know I did that. Retextured them and added some more static grass. Made them look, a little bit up to par, as it were. So there you go, folks. That's my look at my feudal English army for essentially Triumph. Got some close-ups of the army here. I didn't think I'd ever get back into 15mm, honestly. I do love 28mm, and I intend to actually do Triumph and collect 28mm figures for Triumph as well. I've got some particular eras that I have in mind for 28mm that I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to continue with my 15s as well. I've got a numerous collection of armies in 15mm that I could paint. And yeah, more on that in the future. I won't go into too much details here. Just wanted to show off this army in all its glory, what's got me excited in the past few months. And yeah, great set of game rules, folks. And I highly recommend it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, folks, you guys hang in there. You know why? It's only going to get better. Talk to you soon.